a couple of guys making their third starts of this young season. And by now, you got to figure that they should be all stretched out and ready to work deep into a ball game if they can.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against the big guy you see there, the hard-throwing right-hander Chad Billingsley. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. D. Gordon will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. The 0-2 home from Billingsley. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star. These Phillies, Eric Karros, as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And it's a good position to be in. You've been playing good baseball. Now you get to come home and start a homestand. They've got a chance to really make some noise in the division if they can keep playing well.
A look there at our scouting report. We already know about the cutter. We saw it right there, but here's the rest of the arsenal that we'll see heading forward. Christian Yelich will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Here he comes, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
3-2, here it is. In the air to right center. Revere will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Martin Prado will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And this is fouled back and out of play. Just getting started here in Philly. Here comes a 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Two-two pitch on the way. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a fairly routine inning that time for Chad Billingsley. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Ben Revere steps in now. Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Full count pitch on its way. And he reaches out to get this one as it's grounded to third. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away. Grady Sizemore will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here he comes on 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
These long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Here's the full count offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him 2 down. Chase Utley will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A 3rd straight right here. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We've played an inning. No score. Marcell Ozuna will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Here it comes, 2-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Jared Saltalamacchia will get his first opportunity now.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
1 strike.
Ready with the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
In now, Rosa. That one's in there, 3-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now the 3-1 pitch. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Rosa has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer, and as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well, and in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like, but there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Batting 8. Right.
Number 24 will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's Billingsley's 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A big pitch here, 1-2. And this is on the ground for Utley, could be 2. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. So unfortunately, it's nothing too serious, but it's usually not good when it's above the neck. Cesar Hernandez is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury. Tom Kohler will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge. The 1-1 starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Oh my gosh, he is falling apart out there right now. That's the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't he know that?
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. 1 run is scored. 2 runs score. And he will score as well. It's a 3-run double, and they've pushed the lead here up to 4.
Big swing of the bat right there. He's right on this pitch. You see this ball get down and get to the wall, and at that point, it's off to the races. He's going to wind up driving everybody home with a 3-run double.
Standing in now, D. Gordon. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Christian Yelich will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's through into center field, base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. Martin Prado try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 1-1 pitch on the way. Yelich is running. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And a sure sign that trouble is afoot as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the 2nd inning. Here comes the 1-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here's another 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. You can put that.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins lead this one 5-0. Ryan Howard will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. And the pitch. Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
With the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Dominic Brown will get his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games and counting coming in. So 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. Opposite field to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Heading for second now is Brown. And he is in there.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes this out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line and cruises in with a double.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And stepping in is the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Here's the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now another 1-2. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw gets him 2 down. Kodiashi will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. Here's the 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. A man on third with 2 down. The 2-2 one more time. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy, so this is a good job so far.
Goes the other way as this is lined to left. Yelich is there, and he puts this one away for the third out, so a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marcell Ozuna ready to go here as we begin the third. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. This is starting to become a theme for him.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Number 43.
Now the 1-1. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Miami, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Andres Blanco will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Yelich is in his tracks now. One gone. So one gone in the inning as we take a look at what's on tap for the Fightin' Phils over the course of the next 7 days. And we, of course, will have all the action for you right here on the show. 1-1 on the way. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here it comes. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ben Revere will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Here comes the 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Number 24 will stand in. An RBI single in his first appearance. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
How about him?
Tom Kohler will get another shot now. Remember, he cleared the bases with a double this first time around. 1-1 pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. Throw to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Billingsley. 2 away. D. Gordon will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Christian Yelich will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. The 0-2 home from Billingsley. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Boy, a 2-out single, now nearly a hit by pitch. You've got to be careful right here not to let...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Marlins leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Grady Sizemore will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. A 2-1 offering. And that misses, so Sizemore's in a good spot now, up 3 balls and a strike.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the catch is made, 1 away. Cesar Hernandez will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left. The 3-1 is on the way. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Once again, a 3-2. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Ryan Howard will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's a good pitch there. That thing tried to come back, but didn't quite get there.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Full count offering on its way. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 2-2 coming. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now another 2-2. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit. So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history. Marcell Ozuna will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to signal for the bullpen here, as that'll do it for Chad Billingsley. Jerome Williams is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. The location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set, now the pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Rosa will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's the payoff pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out toward center field. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Dominic Brown will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Carlos Ruiz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 3-1 on the way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Number 24 is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Then you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now. He's retired.
Cody Ashe will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now here it comes. And this is hit well towards the hole. Look at this. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Donovan Solano will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
The 2-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 24.
Number 24 will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far. The pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Here's a guy that kind of got called on early, but since coming on in the 5th, he's retired 5 in a row out of the bullpen.
Tom Kohler will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. Now here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Andres Blanco will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Herrera is up off the bench with the bat in hand, and that'll spell the end for the pitcher, Williams. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just 1 hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Ben Revere will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here he comes on 3-1. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Solano for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Brady Sizemore will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Nick Hill is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. D. Gordon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air, so quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt. Christian Yelich will get another shot, struck out swinging his last time. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Now batting, third baseman
Martin Prado will dig in. He singled his last time around. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Marcell Ozuna will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
3-2, here it comes. Now a ball hit hard towards center. That's in there, base hit. Revere gets it in quickly, so that'll hold the runner at third base. Rosa will look to keep pouring it on as he stands in with the bases loaded. The 1-1 home. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Donovan Solano will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Ready now on 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Hard hit down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. The Marlins lead it 7-0. Cesar Hernandez will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck. Now the 2-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Ozuna comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Ryan Howard will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Dominic Brown will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Number 24 will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Now the pitch. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Tom Kohler will make a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1 and 2. Now the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch. And we'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
Into the box, D. Gordon. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Christian Yelich would be next. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. Sizemore will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Miami's out in front, 7-0. Cody Ashe will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. Just gives him a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Darren Ruff will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Hit hard back up the middle. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Well, here's something for you kids to remember. You gotta freeze on a line drive if you're at second base. Make sure that that ball gets through before you take off and try to advance. And that's a good read there, and he's able to get back and avoid being doubled off.
hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Ozuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Grady Sizemore stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Here comes the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
And the Phils know that one key hit here could make a big impact on the outcome of the ball game.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Genmar Gomez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
Here comes the 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Center fielder number 13.
Marcell Ozuna will step in. An RBI single this last time around. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And this will be fouled away. Full count pitch on its way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch coming. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Howard is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they're still in control, 7-0. Cesar Hernandez will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
To the right side and some life to start the bottom of the ninth as that gets through for a leadoff single.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
From the stretch. And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now. Now the 2-2 pitch. Lined into left center. And Howard's going to have himself a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Dominic Brown will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes on 2-1. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Now the 3-1. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Number 24 is there, and he has it for the out. Carlos Ruiz will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. The 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake. I think the sound you hear right now might be that train whistle pulling into the station for the final time. Look, he's giving his all out there, but you start to get the sense that this guy may have reached the end of the line.
Ready on 2-1. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this